Hello, I'm Jo Giles and I'm the curate here in the benefice of Desborough, Brampton Ash, Braybrook and Dingley. And I'm bringing you a thought for the day on this, the first morning of Holy Week. Yesterday was Palm Sunday, where we were singing Hosanna and rejoicing in the triumphant entry of Jesus into Jerusalem, a day of joy and celebration. And now we begin the journey of Holy Week, as we come towards the end of Lent, which is a time of inward reflection and examination, and we turn our eyes towards the cross of Christ. Holy means to be set apart for God. Anything ordinary can be made holy if it is set apart for God. A week of 7 days is a very ordinary thing. We have 52 of them every year. But this one is marked as holy, set apart for God to do something special. There are many things happening at church which might help this week be holy for you. Maybe you could join in with some or all of them, but maybe you're not able, for whatever reason, to join in with any of those events. And this week can still be holy for you. It can still be a week where you journey with Jesus to the cross, to the grave, and then to glorious resurrection. As we journey with Jesus this week, giving space to read again the events of the week leading up to his death, the plot twist of the crowds crying out on Palm Sunday, "Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord," to shouting, "Crucify him," just a few days later. We can set apart time this week to read the Holy Scriptures that tell us of how that incomprehensible change of heart came about, and to reflect honestly on our own part in that story. I don't know about you, but often when I watch films or read books that I've seen or read before, I can find myself hoping for a different outcome, even though I know that it's actually impossible. I've often felt the same when I read the story of the crowd calling for Barabbas, the murderer, to be set free in place of Jesus, meaning Jesus, the innocent one, died in the place of the guilty one. I read that story and internally my soul cries out, "No, crucify Barabbas. He is the one that deserves that punishment." But it hit me like a punch in the chest last year. I am Barabbas. There's a song by a songwriter called Josiah Queen that's called "I Am Barabbas," and it has this line: "They made me sit right there as I watched them beat that preacher man. 39 of all them lashes should have been on my own skin. How can it be? If Barabbas is crucified, then so am I. There is no salvation if Barabbas is punished. Forgiveness, grace, freedom are mine because it was Barabbas's. Because Jesus took not only his place, but my place. If I want my own freedom, then Barabbas needs his too, which is only possible if Jesus is condemned." So my encouragement for us this week is to journey along with Jesus towards the cross and beyond to the resurrection. And as we read these such familiar stories, to imagine our own place within them and imagine the unthinkable. How am I like the Pharisees who plotted and accused an innocent man? How am I like the disciples that fled? How am I like Judas who betrayed, or like Peter who denied? How am I like Barabbas who unjustly received a pardon? And all those ways that we've let the Lord down, that our wrongs led to the worst wrong in history, the Son of God being murdered. And yet, all of that we can bring to the cross of Christ and know that because of his death, those things died there with him. And the resurrection, which brought new life to Jesus, brings new life to us too. And we can live as resurrection people, proclaiming forgiveness, grace, mercy and freedom to the world. I've found a Bible reading plan for this week which I shall be following, and if you would like a copy, then drop me an email and I shall send it to you. Have a blessed Holy Week.